Hey all, welcome to my channel called The Cutie Lemon, and today I'm going to be telling you about convention experiences and like my stories because I'm going to a convention in 2 weeks called Fan Expo Boston. And I want to tell you all about my last experience with like cosplay and everything, and people just like complimenting on my cosplay overall. So the last convention I went to was Anime Boston, and so my friend, she went as Marisol from Delicious and Drag, Delicious and Dungeons. Yeah, Delicious and Dungeons. I have a speech impediment, and then I went as Pikachu, and it was very very fun. And so like for those of you who do not know about me is I have a disability, and with my disability I want to say that going to conventions can overwhelm me because when it comes to like talking to people it gets me like overstimulated. So when I walked in to the convention of Anime Boston with my friend, um, I was really excited, and then someone was like, "Oh, Pikachu!" in like the line, and so that just like set my anxiety up like really high. So that was fun, and like near the end of the convention when we were leaving, my friend and I were just like relaxing and everything. And like I said, she was Marisol from Delicious and Dungeons. And then I was Pikachu. So as we were just like relaxing, ready to go home and everything, to go on public transportation, these like I want to say teenagers, young adults, whatever, went up to us. And so all of a sudden, my friend, who was like an elf, like magic thing, I don't know, she had like the staff. And the staff is like supposed to like cast like magic spells. And so one of the teenagers was like, "Can you cast a spell of like sexiness or something?" And we are like, "Oh boy, here we go." And clearly they didn't know what this like anime was about, but they had some idea that it had to do with magic. So there's that issue with my friend. So here comes my issue. So when we were waiting, like I said, these teenagers slash young adults approached us. And so my brain just started getting overstimulated. And so uh, they just started complimenting on my cosplay and yada yada yada. And so all of a sudden, right, these teenagers just walk around me in the corner and go like, "Pikachu, Pikachu, Pikachu." I'm like, what is going on? Like, I'm not like a celebrity or anything. And so then this girl at the end, she kind of went a little too close to me, and she like literally like pointed at my shirt, and she was like, "Oh, these are really cool colors," and just like got a little too close to me. So I was like panicking and everything, and so there was this girl next to me, and she was like, "Oh my goodness, are you guys okay?" and everything, and we were like, "Yeah, I'm fine," but like my brain was being like overstimulated. And I was very overwhelmed. So there's that experience. So, like I said, I mentioned that I'm going to a convention called Fan Expo Boston. And I'm going to be dressing up as Supergirl slash Superman. And like I'm really anxious about that happening again. and people getting like too close to me because I have very bad social anxiety. And I've been like not arguing or anything like that, but I've been saying to my friend, I'm like, after that experience, I don't I don't know if I want to cosplay because like I said, it overwhelmed me. And so I really thought about it and was like, no, cosplaying was fun. And don't let anybody like ruin the whole experience for you, right? So I'm gonna go as Supergirl and overcome my fears. But like when it comes to conventions overall, I just get really anxious before the time comes. Another way I'm anxious is that I'm very insecure about my weight. And so when it comes to cosplaying, I always feel like, oh my gosh, I have to lose weight, blah, 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 blah. With that being said, with these conventions, I always have like low like body image or like self esteem. And so I've been struggling with that. And I've also been trying to lose weight anyways. And I'm just giving myself such a hard time because I just really, really want to look good in like photos and everything. And I don't want people to be like, oh, she got fat and yada, 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 when that's not the case, right? But overall, like I said, I'm really excited for Fan Expo Boston. But like at the same time, I'm also nervous because of the whole cosplay incident. But I'm just gonna go, have fun, go to the panels, every little thing, because at the end of the day, it's just for fun and having no shame of being a nerd. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this vlog today. And I hope you all have a good Friday and a good weekend. So, yeah. Bye bye.